I'm up on they story for the most part.
I bet. I.
On my soul.
That dude's a clown.
Talking about Queen got furniture. I know. I was over there the other day when Clarence was gone.
Clarence and
Ah,
Christelle's trolling the incident took a turn for the
that's
worse.
crazy.
Now, this started with Queen Naja's tweet regarding TikTok. She tweeted, "Did you pray before getting on TikTok?" Which people were upset, and they asked
Oh
her,
yeah, I saw that too. He went on stream and he was talking about how people were getting mad at Queen for this tweet right here. Let me move over here. Get that smoke. She goes. Did y'all wake up on this Sunday and pray first before trying to click on TikTok? I'll tell y'all what I get from that tweet first, and then y'all tell me what y'all get from it. But what I get from that tweet is just how crazy everybody was going over fucking TikTok being banned. Like everybody was bugging about it, like as if like it doesn't have any negatives. You know what I'm saying? Like I looked at it more like, especially for the kids, like a lot of kids need to learn what it's like for change and how to like be without. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I look at it like that. Did y'all wake up on this and then pray first before y'all trying to click on TikTok? Like probably a lot of people probably went to go check on TikTok
That's
before
a
they
real
even prayed.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people did, and that's kind of wild to me too. Like you really like, and it didn't even last the full day because
Right.
people thought like fakely it was coming back later that day. Some people got access, some people didn't, but people was fiended out. Like it's crazy looking at how like people was acting off that. So I feel her. I don't take no offense to nothing she said. Like
She didn't say anything wrong.
she just
Yeah.
She
said,
was
"Did
like,
y'all wake
yeah,
up on this Sunday and pray first? Or trying to click on TikTok? Well, did you?
Yeah. The world's in a freaking frenzy.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? A hit dog holler. So if you hollering at that, hey, I guess you hit, baby.
But
That's
did
real.
she get a ring from Clarence? Now, Chris Sales, who does Clock It with Chris, claimed that people were DMing him
This is
saying
it.
defend Queen Naja, which he refused to do so. But Clarence, who had time yesterday, decided to respond to the trolls that were coming at Queen, and he also called out Chris Sales for being an absent parent, which Chris Sales got upset and started calling Clarence out for cheating on Queen last year, allegedly.
It's not like she's not the same woman from 6 years ago, gang. Like, it's not that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's gonna keep going. Like, I hope she tweets again and gets y'all mad as hell. I hope she tweets. I hope she keeps going. I'm not gonna lie, just cause. Just cause. Like, she has y'all in her chokehold right now. This shit got 1.6 million views. I don't know why y'all think that marriage shit bothers niggas. Like, we're happy. Marry her. I'm gonna marry her when I want to marry her. Like, I'm not gonna get married because y'all telling me to marry her.
wait,
Are you guys married?
No, we're not married.
Y'all telling me to marry her.
my bad.
Like, we're happy. Marry her. I'm gonna marry her when I want to marry her. Like, I'm not gonna get married because y'all telling me to marry her. Are you guys married?
No, we're not married. How is that funny? I never said I was married. I said Queen deserves to be married. That's what I said.
And you don't?
What y'all think about that?
She's a married queen.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask y'all. How y'all feel about that? Y'all know how long
I
they've been
feel
together?
like what, like at least what, like about 4 years?
Nah, I think Legend is like 3.
They've been together for
4.
6 years.
Legend's like 5 or 4, right?
He's Florida.
6
Yeah.
years?
Yeah, they've been together
Hmm.
6-7 years.
I mean, you can't really rush stuff like that. Like I think men and women think about marriage different, and guys got to consider a lot of stuff with marriage that women don't have to think about. So I think it takes us more time before we willing to make that commitment, because it's
Yeah.
different now. It's not as simple as it was at other times. You just meet a nice lady, get married, you have kids happily ever after. It's like real things that happen out here, and it's like you trying to make sure you have the right person. So sometimes you feel like time is that. Sometimes you feel like certain things come up that's going to show you that. So I feel like if their relationship is good, that's the most important part, because if you got the love in the relationship, then that's the main thing that matters. It doesn't seem like he's trying to go somewhere, he trying to leave her, they having issues, they not on the same page. Like in your relationship, the love matters the most. Like in these day and age, you getting married is just a ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
But if you love the person that you with, respect the person that you with, and y'all able to build and communicate, that's the most important thing that you got.
Yeah.
Do I think eventually they should get married?
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
obvious. I think see, it's different when you in the public eye because like people, their fans or their subscribers, people get it misconstrued with like internet life and real life. You know what I'm saying? So for the internet, to them it may look like relationship goals and success.
Yeah.
And it's like, then it's like, if you put all that in a bottle, it's like, why not get married? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they don't realize that like they have a real life for real too behind closed doors that nobody really know about. And for that, you know what I'm saying, that's not something that they should have to disclose. So when you start worrying about when they get married and all that shit, it gets a little personal. But
Yeah.
you can't feel no type of way that people are saying, well, saying those things. I mean, the way they say it and shit, like, oh, did you get her a ring yet? Da 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 da. Like a little immature, but
it's whack on their part, because who are you, like, and that's kind of like the point that he was making when he got up. He asked the person like, "Are you married?" She said, "No."
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly. So you speaking on something that we in the same boat. You know what I'm saying?
And then her response to that is, "Nigel deserves to be married." He's like, "Yeah, and you don't."
You
like, come on, bro. You all in my backyard, bro. Where your backyard at? You live in this neighborhood?
But I feel
like, what I'm saying?
What said he?
He had a point though. He just want to feel like we making him marry her. He wants to do it when
he's ready.
When he's ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which I don't think he means it this way, which I hope he don't mean this way, but I hope he don't mean like, I'm not gonna marry her because y'all keep bugging me to. I don't think he means it like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's obvious you gonna marry her when you want to marry her. I mean, people know that, but I don't even think that's the reason why people are asking the question. People just asking the question because, and I'm sure he know it's a good question. Not that it's their business for real, but they're in the public eye. So in the public eye, internet world, it's a good question. But when it comes to personal life, you got to realize it's personal. So it's really none of your business. So. But it's a good question.
And then it's a good question. And then you got to understand, like, a lot of their viewership are women. So women expect you to get married quick.
Mm-hmm.
So that's their viewpoint. If a man not getting married quick, something wrong with him. He's indecisive.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. I feel like most women put like a timeline on marriage.
Yo,
it's like
so real.
Yeah.
And
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but that's why you got to be careful who you choose. Get you a partner that's, you know what I'm saying, kind of similar to you when it comes to those things, and talk about those things early.
True. The danger with that, I think, is like when a woman gets to a point that she ready to leave the relationship because that person doesn't want to get married right then. Especially if there's nothing wrong with the relationship, like the person love you, they respect you, they make time for you the whole nine. Y'all been together, that they, that they're there for you. You know that person loves you, and you have that relationship. Mm-hmm. You with that person 8 years, and that's not most times what you would expect. But if you with that person 8 years and they still do everything that they're supposed to do and continue to be the man for you in your life, I don't know. Like, is it worth you just leaving because they won't give you a ring and a certificate, basically?
It depends who you ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, that's the difficult part. I think sometimes, like, a lot of guys are cool with just not doing that because you don't got to worry about divorce and potentially losing assets. They like, I love you. Let's just be together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got to do the whole state thing where, like, if things break up, now we got to go through all of this courts and stuff like that.
Because for all they know, Queen could be the one not ready. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like, that's why you gotta be careful getting in people's business and shit.
Yeah, and public opinion.
She was in videos saying she wanted to get married though. Like
just because every woman wants to get married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She just didn't give no dialogue behind that statement. It's like, yeah, of
What that
course she want to
means.
get married. That doesn't mean she want to get married right now. And of
Or to
course,
him.
if he were to ask her right now, she gonna say yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're ready together. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like for all we
Yeah.
know, they want to get married. She probably told him, "Oh, I want you to when we get married, I want you to propose to me in Paris." You know what I'm saying? You just never know, bro.
Yeah.
You never
I
know.
think marriage is something that you really gotta take time to think if you're ready to do that. It's like anything else that you do. Like if you go into college, you got scholarship offers, you're gonna sit down and think about what university am I gonna go to? This is gonna affect my whole life. Like the alumni I'm gonna get, the fraternity I might be in, whatever the case is. You go to pick a job and a career, you got different firms you could go to if you an engineer. The firm you pick could line you up with stuff that has you set for the rest of your life. And these are other areas of your life. Mind you, they're very important. But with marriage, the marriage institution you choose to set yourself up with is going to set up everything. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you got to take that time. Some people are thinking about what college they want to go to most of their childhood and teenage years. You get what I'm saying? People think about the career and who they want to work for or what kind of company or who they want to partner with for years and years or a good portion of their life. So I feel like, yeah, you can't rush marriage, man.
Yeah,
Really
I don't agree with that.
can't.
Kind of like back in the day when remember they'd be like, "Oh, you talking to a girl for so long?" It's like it ain't official until you ask her out.
Yeah,
like nigga.
I agree. I kind of agree with that though. I agree with that. You gotta say what you want. Like if that's your girl, you gotta let her know she your girl. If not, it's just kind of like you in this mid zone. I've been on both sides of it, so I understand when you ain't putting no title on nothing.
If I'm chilling with you every day and we doing everything together, you my girl, bro.
Nah, I don't like that.
Not at first. Over time. If it's like a month, 2 months, we doing the same thing every day. You know
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying?
B, no.
2 months, like same thing every day. You my girl, bro. If you know I ain't messing with nobody, I know you ain't messing with nobody. We know we ain't messing with nobody else. We've been doing the same thing, spending time together every day for 2 months. You my girl, bro. You my girl.
It could be 8 months. It could be 8 months. Yeah.
She don't give a fuck. When I bought her a ring, that motherfucker was fake. Cause I ain't had it like that. I was broke as shit, but I knew I was in love. So I brought her a fake ring. So Queen ain't even a materialistic type. So she'll probably she don't give a fuck if the bitch was fake or not. Just get her a ring, my nigga.
I met CJ when he was 3. He is now 9. That means I've been in his life more than you have. True or false?
I mean, that's
I
obvious.
have raised your son more than you have raised your son. True or false?
Of course.
I don't know. Maybe
Of course.
he becomes a better man, starts speaking to his son.
What? What? Don't do that. What?
He tight. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Why you just blew me with that? This nigga just blew me with that. I just talked to my son. I just talked to my son yesterday. We just played the game together. Like what? I ain't even gonna expose her. It is. I just talked to my baby yesterday. We literally just played the game yesterday, all type of shit. He act like I don't talk to my son. I'm confused. Is you going through this? Is you?
You probably mean like really talk to your son for real.
Yeah, like spend time with him. Talk to him. Like,
it's like put in that work, not just a phone call.
But you can already tell. You can already tell Chris he ain't a dad, like a capital letter dad. Like he's around, but
I don't know. I don't watch him enough, but
he don't seem like just even off the one we watched the last situation. He don't seem connected with his kids like that.
I can see why he would misinterpret what Clarence mean. I think that's some New York shit. Like you talk to your kid more, like he's like, what? It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily New York shit, but on some grown man shit. It's like they don't just mean like Fortnite and playing the game and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, spending time with bro. Like,
what you was gonna say?
That's not the first. It's not the first time it was said. Queen said the same thing.
I'm gonna be real with you. I used to watch Chris back in the days.
Oh
And
man.
this, no, I'm saying, this is like this. Listen. This is what I'm
I'm
saying.
listening, bro.
So when when Queen and Clarence first was starting to get together, you know how like Queen used to be touring and stuff like that.
I didn't watch them though.
Chris, Chris had CJ, and CJ was in Chris's videos. You know what I'm saying? And from what I seen, he seemed like a good dad. You feel me? He
Okay.
seemed like a good dad from the camera. Like he was buying him stuff. They did like
So
shopping stuff
a good dad when he's present.
when he's present. Yeah.
Okay.
But
That
now
makes
that
sense.
he's not present, because you don't know what's going on behind doors.
Yeah,
Maybe Queen don't.
he don't seem like
Yeah,
a bad dad like in
yeah,
person.
yeah,
He's in public.
yeah.
I mean, I don't not that that matters, but he just the vibes he give. He don't give bad dad, but it's a slippery slope conversation because like when your kid live out of town, you gotta put in effort. Like you gotta travel to go see him. You gotta be at that basketball practice. You just gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
you're gonna have to like be more involved. Like with anything, it could be health wise, his appointment. How was it? What's his? You know what I'm saying? Just kind of be a little more in tune with it. You could do so much from so far at the same time. You know what I'm saying? People
yeah,
think because
yeah.
your kid live in a whole nother state, it's like, oh, and mind you, he probably think a lot of other shit because they rich and shit, and he not. But that's fair.
Going through my son's phone, making sure we talk. I'm confused. What?
Your son is expensive. You know what I'm saying? I love that boy, but he expensive for sure.
Because Queen knows she's never asked me, does Chris need this when he's over there? Because she know I'm gonna take care of it. And when I know Chris is with her, I don't never have to give her money because I know she's gonna take care of it. She make more money than me.
What y'all think of it?
At least he's being honest.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold on, though, bro. Hold on, bro. The amount of money doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Think
see,
about
and
it.
this was
But
something I brought up the last time. He still gotta be who he is in that person's life. Like he still gotta be there for his kid. The money part don't matter. It's like what you were saying before, like the effort of going to see his kid, that don't have nothing to do with Queen money.
Right. So
That's fact.
and also, it's like okay, your baby mom rich, they rich, you not as rich, so you assuming that they're rich, so they should take care of it. No, at the end of the day, when that's your kid financially, it ain't really got nothing to do with Clarence. Clarence don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just a W stepfather figure, but it's his job to, what's CJ expenses? Go half with Queen. I don't care how much Queen make. That's her money.
To me, that's a moocher mindset. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Regardless
like,
if she don't need it or not. Exactly.
Yeah, like who thinks like that? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, that's what kind of like,
That's an L.
Chris,
That's
Chris
man
is
right
funny.
there.
I give it to you. Chris is funny. He's very entertaining. Being very funny and entertaining don't necessarily make you a good ex-husband or good dad. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like there's certain parts of that he's missing, that he's not understanding. And it's like, he's defending himself in a way because he's coming up with answers that sound like they're answers, but ultimately it's like, it's not really a good look for him.
He deflecting for real.
Yeah.
Or I don't know where he from, but he don't strike me as a New York nigga. So some niggas just don't really be catching the drift. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta sit down with these niggas and really talk to them for real.
Yeah.
Some niggas can't put two and two together.
He lost in the sauce, man.
Or be self-aware. He's definitely not self-aware.
I'll agree with that.
And I know people probably.
What you say?
Y'all think he gonna put his fingers in his mouth?
Ooh.
And this,
No.
Whoa.
you don't remember from the first react? The man put his finger all in his mouth.
I didn't lock that in my brain. You know?
No, I did. That shit he did it 4 times, bro. I was like, what's going on, bro? I'll never forget that, bro.
I didn't keep that registered.
Yeah, I'm hoping bro hygiene is better today.
Let's
Let's
hope for the sake of you, he doesn't.
Yeah, bro. I
They're
want
gonna
to
be like,
starved.
well, just send her money here and there. She don't need it.
What?
They're gonna be like, well, just send her money here and there. She don't need it.
See?
She do not need it. She don't.
She don't. Your son do.
What?
If she was regular 9 to 5 and still got it together, then I'll give her money. She makes more than enough. More than enough. She can pay my bills in the house. I'm just being honest. She make more money than me, so why should I go send her money? I don't.
She make more money than me, so why should I help her with my kid all year?
He act like he paying her.
Why should I help her with our kid all year when I get him in the summer?
Yeah.
When I got
That don't make no sense. He acting like he take care of her.
Yeah.
It don't make sense. All she gonna do is pocket that money and spend it on something else. It's like every single time we talk about a nigga and like him wanting to marry Quinn or he should marry Quinn.
She probably don't even want his money. So I'm sure if he did give her money, it definitely would go to Chris, to her son. That's just a whatever money you give her. Now she don't gotta go use her own money, and she use that on whatever she would use it on him for.
Yeah,
that's facts.
That's an easy conversation. Easy conversation.
Kids in the situation. That's his only comeback. But what I'm not gonna let you do is tell me I'm a deadbeat, because a deadbeat is somebody who don't love their kid, who don't want to be in their life. If it was up to me, I would be like, my son would live with me. That's the reason why me and Queen had to go to court, was because I told Queen that I want my son to come be with me, live with me, and she said that she wanted baby Chris to come live with her for schooling. This is just for schooling, because we used to go back and forth. Me and Queen used to go back and forth. We never had a problem with that until it was time for him to go to school. When it was time for him to go to school, then I wanted my son with me. She wanted our son with her. So so then we had to go to court for it. But at that point, I really thought about it. Like, okay, it does make more sense because she's more responsible when it comes to his education. In my head, this is when I started to mature. I was like, okay, let me put my pride aside. Even though I want him, it will be better for him to go over there. So I put my pride aside on that. Bro, you should be going to go pick out ring. I will help you go pick out a ring. Bro should not be worried about me right now. That nigga give me more attention than Queen. Like, don't bring kids involved. I never brought Legend involved. I'm not bringing Legend involved. Don't bring our kids. Like, we can troll all day on the app, do this. Don't bring kids involved. Now, we can do that. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm not going to scoop down to his level. He said, love is that. Chris, yes. Like, I just talked to my baby yesterday. We just on the phone yesterday. We was just chopping it up. But what bro not going to do, let's see what else he talking about. Because bro talking about some whole other shit.
Track some attention, for sure. Maybe he becomes a better man, starts speaking to his son. Your son's expensive. You know what I'm saying? I love that boy. But he expensive, for sure. It's going to take more than just V-Bucks, gang.
Pause.
Oh, shit.
Now, granted, when my son asks and calls me for V-Bucks, I give it to him. Granted, I do. That's the least I can do. But at the end of the day, let's get some things clear. Now, if you or Queen called me about my son, you know that Queen knows this. Clarence, you out of the equation right now. You just happy to be over there. You happy to. You out of the equation right now. Now, if Queen asks me right now, Chris, I need 5, 10,000, whatever the case may be, because of something that Chris really, really needed. Here, ching ching, Cash App. Here you go, baby girl. Here you go, boom. If Queen said she needed a ring from me, not a ring. If Queen said she needed something for our son, here you go, baby girl. Bam, here you go. This for our son. Okay, I got you. Queen has never asked me to pay for nothing. I love that.
Bro.
I love that. I love when my BM can make money. Who don't gotta ask me for nothing. So when he's over there, he's taken care of financially. I can just have talks with him. When he's over here, he's taken care of financially. I never called Queen for no money. I've never, ever in my life, ever. Clarence, you can admit to this. I ain't never, not one time have baby Chris been over here. I gotta stop calling him baby Chris because he's not a baby no more. He's still my baby, but it's not one time that Chris been over here, right? And I called Queen like, hey Queen, Chris needs some shoes, Chris need clothes, Chris need this. I got it. First of all, let's take away the financial part of things. It's not about money. I'm in my son's life. I'm gonna see him every chance I get. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna spend time with him on some of the time that I'm allowed to see him. I'm going to spend time with him. So it's not even about money. It's about the relationship. It's about what he do and about our bond when he's over here. Nigga, you not over here to see that, short boy. Fuck you, man. Bro polish his nails before he hit the gym. Bro,
Hold up,
literally go
pause
paint.
it. Before he deflect and start going in another direction. No, like, nah, I'm not feeling what he talking about. I'm not feeling what he talking about. And this is not to talk ahead of him because I don't know him personally, but
Yeah.
that sounds like deadbeat shit to me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, bro. Like only a deadbeat really understand his logic that he's putting together right now. Us three, we look confused, bro.
It
We look a
doesn't.
little
It doesn't sound like deadbeat to me. It just sounds like a little
deadbeat
immature. It
ish.
sounds immature. No, because
Sounds immature.
he has a point. He's right. A deadbeat is somebody who don't want to be in their kid's life and who don't support their kid.
In a sense, but also a deadbeat can be inactive, like not there as a full support to their child. Like that,
Yeah.
you not being a full support to your child does
Or
still
sending
make
your
you a
child
deadbeat.
money. Your,
Like
your child shouldn't have to call and ask for V-Bucks. Why don't you just
that's what I'm
wake up?
saying.
Why
Like
don't you just wake up and be like, "Here's V-Bucks, baby Chris." You feel me?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or here, let me send $1,000 this month just for extra. I know Queen got it, but let me send $1,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris, you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just in case. Like, do you need anything else? Like, everything good? All right, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure. Like, I know everything good with you, but you know, that's our
But,
kids, so I
but
want to make sure things is all right,
also,
regardless of money.
Queen don't complain, so he's comfortable with it. You feel me? He's comfortable with doing what he's doing.
That's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
that's the part I don't like though. Like as
Yeah,
a man and as somebody's father, you can't be okay with that. Like
yeah,
me, all three of us got kids. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's no way that you know if we not with the mother or whatever the case is, whatever our kids need, they gonna get. Like
Yeah.
That's a fact, though. That's a
they
But
gonna
fact.
but
get. Like
but you
I'm not gonna
gotta
sit back and be like, damn,
but
I like it that my baby mom just buy everything for my child. Like
right.
she'll
But you
never.
do
Yeah,
gotta look at it from both perspectives at the end of the day too, because it's unfortunate that the way him and Queen supposedly ended, and then her game with Clarence, and then them moving to Atlanta and wherever, and he being away from his son and shit. It's like, had the relationship not ended so sour, had they been able to break up and have proper communication and co-parenting, it probably wouldn't be none of this. But because of the facts and the situation, Queen move on. He did her wrong. She don't want nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Clarence for sure probably don't want him talking to her unless it's
yeah.
about, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not gonna go out my way to talk to you because I just don't fuck with you. So it's like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's the
But he
situation
don't
at hand.
help
So
his
it has to click in his head for him to be like, oh, let me do that. Let me do that.
yeah.
But in his mind, it's like, she don't hit me. She don't want to hit you up. You know she ain't gonna hit you up.
It's a two-way street. She didn't create the kid on her own. Like
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just saying in general, it's unfortunate that there's no communication there.
oh yeah.
Because you never know, like shit, something that she could have said that
Like
would have had him be like, oh, you know what, you might be right. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
driving that though too. He's driving that non-communication because quote me if I'm wrong, it was him cheating that ended their relationship, was it not? So then they broke up like that, and then it's like she don't want to talk to you because you already did something wrong. And then
Exactly.
instead of him being accountable, it's like he trolled her.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like you gotta understand how this gonna come back to bite you. Now the barriers and the stuff that he deals with that he can't get the access to his son that he wants is because of his behavior. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you did wrong. You had no accountability. You couldn't come to me as an adult. Forget man or woman. You couldn't come to me as an adult and be like, yo, that was my bad. Like I should have moved better with the situation. We moving on or whatever, but we could still co-parent as two adults. You get what I'm saying? With a healthy situation there. And this whole thing would be totally different. Most
Right.
likely.
That's
But
what I'm
if you're
saying.
gonna keep trolling a person you hurt, like
Yeah.
he tripping.
And he make it hard to even fix things because it's always every so often, once in a blue moon, it's like, hold on.
He's just
He on some
immature,
bullshit.
bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Really
he just
immature.
He's very immature. Like, I don't.
He should have just stayed quiet and just did what he had to do for CJ, and he would have been good.
Yeah, like that's my whole thing with it. Is just like, to me, it just seemed like you kind of being immature in the situation, and the person that doesn't get the benefits that they should have is baby Chris. You get what I'm saying? Like, he should have multiple areas where people is easily able.
I was even telling B. Eventually, they're gonna have to speak. They're gonna have to speak eventually.
Yeah, he did. Because he said graduations and
birthday older. He might have a Sweet 16. Might want Clarence did. Might want Chris did. You feel me? So
yeah, but if Queen doing the Sweet 16 and she don't want him there, she don't gotta have him there. Look at what happened with Ye.
That's not necessarily true. Party. That's not necessarily true. And you can't really move like that because that affects the child. And Queen don't strike me as a person that would put her ego.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's difficult because she's dealt with trauma with this dude. So
it's still her child's father, which is probably why she's never said any. You can't find one video of Queen talking negative about this dude.
Yeah, she don't even bash him. You feel me?
What I'm saying? So
she did put up posts saying that he need to be more in his father's life. We reacted on
that one thing. That's what I'm saying. But that wasn't negative. She was just telling the truth.
What he need to do. But, and then she dealt with things outside of that. So it's like, people don't be wanting people like that in their space. If she did want them around in her space,
if her son didn't care, then cool. But if her son wants him there, I could see her. I don't see her.
Yeah, she's gonna have to. Yeah, she's gonna have to. But at the end of the day, she could still say no. She could be like, your dad could do his own party. He could do his own Sweet 16. I don't want him here.
For sure.
Yeah, that's true.
For sure.
Some people do stuff like that, like some co-parents.
A lot of parents do that. So,
or he go to the gym. Nigga said I was a deadbeat. I am confused. No, I can do better. I have been a deadbeat part of my life, in some parts of my life, because I was, I have. Not with baby Chris, but with my other kids, yes, I have, because me and their moms was having disagreements, and then I was stressed. It was too much going on, and woo, and it was just too much. I can admit to that. I'm doing better. I'm in communication with all my BMs right now. I have all my BMs. What's the name? Check on all of them. You feel me? Check on all of them. I'm trying to do better. I am trying to do better as a man. I do. I got 4 kids, 4 baby mamas. So it's hard when you trying to please this one, please this one, please this one, please this one. Ooh, that shit get tough. That shit do get draining. I don't think y'all
notice this whole time he ain't do none of that zesty shit.
He is kind of doing it. The way he talks is a little zesty.
He ain't doing it. It ain't giving zesty today.
And to me, it is like I'm hearing him better now than I heard him before. He say a lot of stuff, kind of a little not zesty, but a little like what's that about?
I think that's more so not the personality, but how he always be on that zesty shit. Like,
yeah. He do a lot though. He go, damn it. I don't know what that is, bro.
He said I'm bringing out the
some zest around there, bro.
He said I'm bringing out the testosterone today.
Y'all will ever understand, but at the end of the day, I am present in my kid's life. If I can admit what I do and I can acknowledge it and I can try to do better, that is growth, Clarence, something you don't know about. But when you hide your truth and you can't take accountability for the things you do, like how you cheated on Queen and you never came out and was like, I did cheat on her. I apologize, because you want to seem like y'all this perfect couple, this perfect marriage, this and that. Granted, I get it. Y'all got to put on this, you feel me? Y'all
when did Clarence cheat on Queen?
People keep saying that he cheated on her at Kai's yacht party, his birthday party, or some shit, but I don't believe that shit.
And he actually did. So that's crazy for you to see. It's wild, bro. Like, do he own a mirror? He must not own a mirror, bro, because that's wild, bro. Like, you should have left that off the table, bro. You literally are not with the woman no more because you cheated on her. And you gonna tell him shame on him. He can't, bro. He has no accountability. Don't say the word and don't know what it means.
Right.
Y'all gotta have this image, obtain this image, uphold this image. But at the end of the day, if you don't live in your truth, you're never gonna grow, Clarence. he always, I never just come for Clarence. I never be like, oh, Clarence this, Clarence that. I may say something about Queen because, like, you know, hey, I'm trying to get some money. Like, damn, can a get some money? Can a pay bills too?
There you go.
I may say something about Queen a little funny. You know, I made a little tweet, a TikTok. Oh, they want me to defend my BM, da da da. I was trolling. People was telling me that, but I did that.
He referred to himself as a her.
Come in, oh, Clarence. You know, Clarence don't got
Can
no
a bitch pay her
personality.
bills
He come
too?
on stream. Yo, Mo. Like, what is this dude talking about? Like, no, for real. Like, I'm over here taking care of your son, and that's the thanks I get. Like, don't worry about why I don't marry Queen. I'm not going to marry Queen because I'm going to do it when I'm ready. I don't care if she took me out my mom's basement. I don't care. I'm going to do it when I'm ready. And then he started laughing. You know he always giggling.
So people always talk about that too. I want y'all to see what y'all perspective is on that. So like, people always be like, Queen saved Clarence. Now, mind you, I didn't watch Clarence until I seen him and Queen together. So I don't know what he was doing before.
He was basically a model. He was modeling for clothing lines.
And I think if I heard correctly, a couple years back, a video I saw him and Mod used to do videos. Like they did a smash the pass, right? And he was like, Queen ain't sweet heat, right? Or some shit like that. But people always say, and he always say, like, Queen saved them. And I don't know if y'all saw, I seen one clip where Clarence was like, and I like his perspective, because when people say it, and if you don't really hear the other side, it's like all you got to go is what people saying, and it's like you would be like, damn, I wonder why he that's his, like, I wonder if he thinks that, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like, damn, that might be true. But his perspective was, when she came to him, one, she didn't have to come to him, to his basement, you know what I'm saying? And two, when she came to him, she was broken from this dude. Messed up mentally. So in that sense, he did the saving. You know what I'm saying? That makes perfect sense.
To me, they were there for each other. Like,
they helped each other. She ain't just help him. Like, you can't even say that, because it's like, who's to say he couldn't get somebody else that was lit? You know what I'm saying?
He was with Parker, and he blew that up.
Who's
beating her up and shit?
No, I'm talking about Clarence.
I'm talking about
if he didn't get with
him.
Clean, like, who to say he wouldn't have? You can't really guess people's future, you know.
I feel like he would have been with somebody, but they wouldn't be as famous as Queen or rich.
It's subjective, because he might be boring personality wise, but he a fly dude. He would have I think he would have blew up on YouTube regardless.
His clout is still gonna be his.
He was trying to blow up on YouTube before that.
I'm saying he would have just had to figure out more ideas.
Oh
yeah. She helped him. She helped him blow up faster, and
maybe not as big as he is now. Pause. Maybe not as famous as he is now, but he damn sure would have been like.
Yeah, he'd have been fine. And if they would have break up now,
but
his clout would still be on him. You know what I'm saying? If anything, he would be bigger, because he would get a whole wave of freaking like Niger lovers that's want to hate on him that'll subscribe just because of that. You get what I'm saying? So that don't make no sense.
Yeah, none at all.
Like, he's just always giggling, you know, and then, you know, like, I don't get it.
He's still going on his personality.
Like, Chris Sales, bro. You had on them same jeans for about 3 years, bro.
Nigga spit.
Look, bro's mad sloppy, bro.
That's how we talk in New York, nigga. We chill. We don't be on that extra shit. We vibe.
Yeah,
he was just vibing. He be on his stream cooling.
This nigga's mad.
Get you some new gear. I'm not arguing with no nigga who spend 2 hours in the mirror. I'm not doing it. Not today. Not today, ho. I am not doing it.
That was zesty, bro. That I am not doing it. Yeah, that was zesty, bro. It was a light zest, but it was on there. a light zest of filet. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm gonna say Clarence up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Clarence and Queen up right now. Uh, Chris Chris down. Chris 0, Clarence and Queen up 2, because this is the second Clarence and Queen thing we done. I mean Chris and Queen thing we done dealt with.
Yeah.
This one is technically Clarence and Queen, but Chris done lost both.
I hope for little Chris CJ's sake they could like figure it out, like to stop doing this online because it can't be good for him neither as he get older too. You know,
Yeah,
seeing
but
him.
I don't think Chris is gonna stop. Chris, he make money off this. He make content off this. And one thing that I do see with Chris, and he says it, he's like, "Well, it makes money. It make money." Like he don't really feel like, to an extent, like he don't really care about the effects as long as it's making money.
But
Like, oh well,
he's saying that
business.
all he did was make a TikTok saying that y'all want me to defend Queen, I'm not gonna defend Queen, da da da. And Clarence ain't have to say nothing at all, and it would have been the end of it.
Yeah, but that's his girl though. I would have defend my girl.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like don't speak
Yeah,
on
that
nothing. Don't
seems
speak
weird
on
though.
nothing. Just don't speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't speak
I
at
feel
all.
Yeah.
you, but Clarence wasn't wrong. I don't feel
Nah,
like
not
no
at
one
all.
told him to do.
Not at all.
I don't feel like no one told him to do that. Like, come on, bro. Like, you just like trying to drum shit up or keep shit going. Like, bro, that's corny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he was trying to like address. Like, bro, you focus on the wrong things, bro. Like, you over here worried about when I'm getting married to her, when I'm doing this, that, and the third. Like, yo, spend more time with your son.
Mm-hmm.
That's valid. Because when I'm marrying this woman and what me and this woman is doing in our relationship is 100,000% has nothing to do with you, bro.
That's true.
So focus on what is your business, and that's your kid, bro. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong on that.
Not at
Not
all.
wrong on that. Bro, got to grow up. Chris got to grow up, man. I would like to see it be a situation where it's more tenable. I think for Chris, he got to find different content that's more that I
Nah,
guess is
bro got TikTok on Smash.
Yeah,
But
he's
what
an
did he do on TikTok?
Zesty.
that zesty that
He
zesty
be
shit.
going in like just in people's
I don't know if that's
business.
delayed. I
And
don't
just,
know if that's yeah.
he just
You
gave
might have to
people
go back to the drawing board about
He
which
got some shit called Clock It with
lanes.
Chris.
Clock it with Chris is
clock it
crazy.
with Chris
Yeah.
is wild. Clock it with Chris is wild.
Yo, drop a ball, bro. Drop a ball, bro. Drop a ball, bro. Clock it with Chris.
Clock it
Yeah.
with Chris
Oh
is
no.
crazy.
Oh no. Yeah. I see why he was like, you know what? I'm about to say something quick because this ain't working, bro. I'm done clocking it. Like, I'm done clocking it. Damn. Yo, pray for my boy Big C, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him up, bro. You know what I'm saying? When he blow up more content wise,
Oh.
Chris, he gonna leave Queen alone. Queen is his
Yeah.
money cow right now, so he still
Yeah.
need her, bro. Like, he still need her, bro. Like, yo, I'm finna pull something out the hat.
Queen
Like, yo, I ain't defending no
Queen
more.
Queen and
Like,
Queen and Corey SSG.
Mm-hmm.
oh man,
They beefing. They talking shit about each other.
Queen and Corey?
No, I'm talking about Chris and Chris.
Oh, yeah.
His money maker is Queen and Corey.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but see, Corey is one of them. Corey's one of them situations. Like, look, we gonna talk about that too, but that ain't gonna last forever. You get what I'm saying? So that can't be your bread and butter. Once his situation is done, it is what it is. You got to be on to the next thing.
Fact.
But
I feel like
he's capitalizing off of it though.
he
Because
is.
he just got it. He just made his Twitch, and his Twitch is starting to pop.
Yeah, that boy gotta. He funny though.
Yeah,
He just gotta come up. He gotta do skits or something.
He got he got like what 700 subscribers in like a week.
Him and Dub stay
has
beefing.
continued.
Yeah.
Now Armand has reacted.
He was talking about Armand too.
Armand to get his follower.
You and
Yeah,
you're
he
the
be
girl that I
trolling.
want to marry. He told me that I held on to that. I still loved him. It was 5 years. I just wanted him to be happy and get to the space where he wanted to.
She acting.
And yes, I was in a dark space. I lost myself.
Oh my God! Get her out of here! I lost myself. Yeah, you
Not a
did.
bad man because
Bye.
It be
Stay
like
lost.
that though. It really be like that though.
Yo, we telling them stay lost all 2025. Stay lost, bro. Don't find me.
That shit's
Find
crazy.
Jesus.